season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Seattle Seahawks and the Las Vegas Raiders. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, happy to have you with us. And this an unusual spot to be, Brock. Both teams here, they have fought and earned their way to this one. Yet this still looks like could be one of the more lopsided Super Bowl matchups that we have seen in our time in the NFL.
It looks that way on paper, but we know. We've watched it through the centuries. Well, we know that upsets happen in this moment. Broadway Joe's guarantee and the Jets win. It's just the third Super Bowl. David Tyree's helmet catch as those Giants shock the Patriots in their perfection. And that lesser-known Tom Brady, yeah, they too got past the greatest show on turf. This moment, underdogs emerge.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Mustang 19, Corey, drop throw 80.
Throwing to start this game. To the left, he's got Royal. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
19-18.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
From the gun, Milrow. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
It's a design keeper for Milrow. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Goes to the hurry up here. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. In the hands of Fortin, complete. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle. And now the Raiders call for the 1st of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st down throw here from Milrow. Cut out left. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. A 3rd down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. Offensive line fast. It's a design run from Milrow. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Come on. Set. 50, 70 Raiders.
Richardson throwing to start out. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Pete. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Defender's there. It's intercepted. Kane Madrano makes the play. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Turpin with a return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
On the give, it's Blue. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. A bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane. he took huge advantage of.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. And now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on the show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. This is caught by Blue. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Give on second here to Blue. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love these misdirection runs. You use that defense's speed and aggressiveness against them. It is really, when you put this play in the playbook and you call it, you want to see that defense overreact, and then you cut them in half with the misdirection.
Milrow with it on first. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he takes it in, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 1-point game. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
19 lock, Panther 11, 70 Timberwolves.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ready. Warriors, that is trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Ready. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Scoop.
Richardson on 3rd. Flush out now. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. He gets the handoff. He cuts it to the right sideline. Shoves one away. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. Milrow from the gun. Escapes, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
To throw, here's Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. That pass is caught by Horton. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They're looking at 1st down here. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. 2nd down. They go pass pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
First and 10 from the 32. They'll start the drive with blue. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Offense in the hurry up here. Second and manageable. He's throwing. Forced out to his right. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Milrow looking to throw. That one is caught. Horton has it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
79, let's go. Ready, ready?
From the red zone on first. He rolls to his right. Ball is caught. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second down now. They need 7. Throwing now. Milrow. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford. 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, it's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tie us up 28-0. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Derink Young to return this. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. To the air. Milrow. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
I got a sense, Kate. He went to bed last night dreaming, can I get a sack? Can I find a way to get to the quarterback? Well, he didn't do it just once. He's now done it twice.
From the gun, Milrow. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Buffalo 8, trap 50, trap 19 right. 18, Pioneer.
Third and long for him here. Porting down the field, and he's got it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A 28-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Ready? Here we go. Stop.
Up the middle, blue. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Trucked on that play by none other Brock than Tonka Hemingway.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Headed out right. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 18 Robert, 8.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
On the ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the red zone now. Some pass brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 28. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Super Bowl 60 and Santa Clara in just a moment. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
18. Come on. Viking, Mustang, 79 Broncos.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers.
Here he goes, third and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Nick Emanwari. And they're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
19, 7 Pirates, 70 Lions.
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have the first down. We've set it down from 37.
Get it. 18.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Buying some time right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Seahawks get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
You could feel him, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. You know what? Not going to stop him from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
7-yard pickup.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
First down throw here from Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They kick the running back in motion.
Buffalo 18.
Looking inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get more points to end a lopsided first half. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Let's go. Viking, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go.
First down throw here from Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
76, 19 Lions, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Brings it in at the 12. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he gets him around 6 there. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, kick, here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 9 Warriors, 70. 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Richardson takes the snap. They're going for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Get it. Go.
Milroe from the gun. To the left and pulled in by Cup. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Panther 6.
From the red zone on 1st. Complete, it's Horton. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's ready.
Genty from the gun. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled there by Mike Green.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60 Maverick. Deputy. Panther Street. Panther Street. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing now, Richardson. He's going deep this time. Big game downfield. At the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Ready. Trap 60. 19 Charger. 19 shot.
Off the play fake, Milroe. It is caught left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
70.
Milroe with it on 1st. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, Milroe. Into the hands of Fortin, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 18 yards. And it brings up third.
Milroe throwing on third down. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Myers' kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Buffalo 18. Top 19. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready, ready?
Richardson now. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Here we go. Start.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And Milroe goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
They'll run this with blue. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
3rd and long. Here's Milroe. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Trying to find Elijah Arroyo. So that brings up 4th and long. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. He was good on his 1st attempt and his 2nd from a little over 45 here.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Giving this to Genty.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Get it! 19 light, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
The Raider first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Out to Genty. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Hard to believe, but just one quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's Raiders football. They need to make up this deficit quick for a chance at the title. Back to the line they come, second down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hey.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Working quickly here. On first down, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Stephanie. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, we had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game. That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Before they can run a play on fourth down, we have a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on fourth down.
Let's go now. 19, Buffalo 18.
Desperation time here. Throwing deep towards the end zone. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on.
Going with blue here. Runs around him, he's got space. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Get it. Let's go.
Second down, they're going to the option. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket now. They've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Myers' kick is good, and they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches their 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 45 yards.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Raider first down.
60 Bison,
First
60
and 10 at
Bison.
the 20-yard line.
Ready?
On 1st down, Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hurry, hurry.
Working quickly here.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the
18,
pickup.
hide in.
It's 2nd and 8.
Got 60. Ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Ready?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now blue. Still has some space inside the 35. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
65. Raiders 35. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70.
Straight ahead with Genty. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9 at the Seahawks 44-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Raiders trying to do some window dressing. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, not go.
Another give here to Genty. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Ready up. Hey. Cowboy 80. Get up.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready, set.
All set now. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Set up. Viking 18. Ready.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. I heard this to the line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he'll go down here at the 16. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panthers. Ready.
This is Genty. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry. And in their 1st appearance in over a decade, Brock. I know we're both excited about this one. The Seattle Seahawks, Super Bowl champions for a 2nd time. It isn't just that they are Super Bowl champions, Brock. It's also about how they got there. A dominating win in what's supposed to be our most competitive game of the year.
And when it mattered the most, they really leaned on the strengths of this team to not just win it all, but to make a statement. Do so in a way that you're not supposed to do in a Super Bowl. This is meant to be your toughest fight, an all-out battle for every yard and every inch and every point. And instead, of the league's 2 best teams in the building, we saw one team truly in a class of their own.
Commissioner Goodell out to the stage now to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Seattle Seahawks, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott.